is the Nissan Magnite Acenta Plus facelift. You're probably thinking, but it looks just the same as the Nissan Magnite Curro. But boy, oh boy, are you wrong. I'm going to be talking to Manfred here at Nissan Pupkewitz, and he's going to be walking me through this Nissan Magnite Acenta Plus facelift so that we talk about what changed and so you can see how tiny but mighty it is. I am Diana Master, your favorite passenger princess, and boy, oh boy, is it good to be back giving you a tour and a walkthrough of all your favorite cars. We'll be right back right after this. Alright, so I am joined by Manfred, who's going to be giving us a walkthrough of the new Nissan Magnite Acenta facelift. You see, it's a mouthful, but I got it.
Oh, you got it right, yes.
I got it right. Alright, so last year we were here, we're talking about the Magnite Curro, but now we're talking about the Acenta Plus facelift. So talk us through what changed. Start us off with the exterior. With the exterior, and then we can go into the interior and everything else.
Everything. Okay, you guys are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You are much welcome at Pupkewitz Nissan. So today we are going to talk about our new facelift Acenta Plus, as we said. As you can see that we start with all LEDs, lights at the back. So this Acenta Plus is fully LEDs at the back and in front as well. So new alloy rims as well. We have a 30-liter tank in here, and then it's all leather this time.
Okay.
I remember the last time when we were together, you were asking, do we have leather?
Yes.
And I told you what, it's going to come.
It's coming.
It's coming, and it is here.
And
nicely.
you know what? There's one thing that I saw when I went into the car earlier. It says Nissan doesn't make promises. They keep promises. Yes. Okay.
See? But here we are, nicely leathered inside. You see the emblems on the doors as well, the Nissan emblems, Nissan Magnite emblems. Lovely leather seats as well in different colors.
What are the color options?
Initially, the high spec, which is this one, only has one color.
Okay.
The brown and the desert dune color.
Okay.
So the color on the car would be different, but the interior is the same color. The colors on here is red. You get off-white with a black roof, which we call it two-tone. And you get it in blue, you get it in gun metallic, and then you get it in white, as in storm white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So those are the colors that you
So
get.
these are the 5 colors that we get, and these are almost similar to what we saw, like the color options that come on the Magnite Curro.
Yes, but this time with a new facelift, we brought in 2 colors that we didn't have. We brought in a fully off-white, and then we brought in a gun metallic.
Okay.
Yeah, because normally what we normally used to have was this off-white,
Yes.
always that came with a black roofing, the two-tone. But now we have brought in a fully off-white.
Okay.
And then we brought in the gun metallic, as I've said. So the gun metallic would be a charcoal,
Oh, okay.
but at Nissan we call it gun metallic.
Gun metallic.
But initially, a lot of people would know it as charcoal.
You had to sprinkle a little Nissan magic
Oh
there.
yes, oh yes.
Okay,
So
all right.
as we move around, it's a keyless entry.
Oh, love. Okay. And
But
what's
the
the
lovely,
distance? What's
but the
distance?
lovely thing is the upgrade on it. The old one was also a keyless,
Yes.
but the lovely thing about it is you have a walk away.
Oh, okay.
And then as you come back, it opens on its own. When you walk away, it locks.
That is.
And when you come back,
it unlocks.
it unlocks.
Oh my god.
Without you, as long as you have the key in the pocket.
Oh,
But you have the remote start anyway on that. And then when you come in here, you have the leather wrapped steering wheel that has almost everything. You have your cruise control on here, you have your tire pressure monitor on here, and then you also have the frameless rear view mirror as well.
That is
Yeah.
so cool.
You're supposed to have wireless charging in here.
Okay.
Remember the Curro
Yes.
had the metal compartment that was giving you aircon at the
Yes,
back.
yes, yes.
But then that metal compartment didn't open. Remember, you even asked. So this one is just an armrest that doesn't open.
Okay.
This time, we have heard what the customers want. They want a little pocket in there. Now it can open.
Ah, okay. I
Yep.
see. Okay.
And then
Cool.
also, you have the 360 view.
Wow.
You have the iBird.
Okay.
You have one at the back,
Okay.
one here, one in front, and one on the other side.
So I see why you're saying this is top of the range. This is high spec.
This is a high spec, yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Welcome to What's Cooking, where culinary passion meets expert insights.
Somebody must really want to cook and want to cook good food.
Immerse yourself in the bustling world of professional kitchens as top chefs create mouthwatering dishes. Join us for in-depth interviews as our host explores the experiences and expertise of our guest chefs. Don't miss out. Tune in to What's Cooking on NTV every Friday at 2100 hours and let the culinary adventure begin.
So now we are driving around in the Nissan Magnite, and I'm so excited. I think Manfred is more excited than me because that's all. You wouldn't stop talking about how smooth this car drives. So he has got a lot to say.
Yep.
Okay, so tell
yes.
us, why are you so excited about driving this car?
I'm excited because we have improved a lot. The very first Magnites that came in, we in our minds wasn't really stable and comfortable on the road. But this second generation, the facelift that has come, as you can see, it's smooth and very stable on the road as well. So you can see it's heavier on the road, so which means your safety is guaranteed.
Okay.
There wouldn't come a lorry on the opposite side and the wind shakes it.
Okay.
Because you can see the stability on the road.
Okay.
It's steady, very steady. So that's why I'm so excited, and I love it, and I'm going to make it my first demo.
Okay.
Would be this one.
This will be your first demo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't know whether you remember the last time when we were in the Kuro, and now we are in the Ascenta Plus,
Yes.
and we were talking about the infotainment center.
Yes.
Remember, I told you that this one just doesn't work on the Bluetooth, that like the normal radio. This one integrates your whole phone onto the infotainment center. There it is.
Android
So you
Auto.
have your Android Auto and Android CarPlay. That
Okay.
is my phone right there.
Ah.
My complete phone.
Okay.
Those are my
So
WhatsApps.
everything. Oh
Those
my
are my WhatsApps.
gosh.
Yes, if I want to call someone right now, let me say I
Then-
want to call someone at work. There it
Okay.
is. So it
So
takes
your
your
phone
whole
is
phone
literally
on here.
integrated.
Yes.
Okay. With the
There's
keypad.
the numbers. Yes.
I see.
You see, I'm calling my boss now. He's quickly going to pick up.
And then we can say hi.
Or we can say hi.
We're in the Nissan Magnite
In the Nissan
Ascenta
Magnite.
Plus.
Yes. And Sean Sal,
Honey,
how are you?
good, how are you?
Hi,
You can
Sean.
You guys are calling me.
Yes.
You're testing the Bluetooth.
Oh, yes.
Manfred was bragging, so we needed to make sure it works.
Yes.
No, it definitely works. It definitely.
All right, Sean, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. So you won't see this even in one of the most expensive cars. This is something very lovely, and I love the fact that it incorporates your phone into the infotainment center, where if somebody sent me a pin right now,
You can just open it and then you can.
right there,
Wow.
if I'm looking for a street,
Yes.
this one is much better than the integrated one. The one, because you find the ones that are already into the car. Those ones you need to stop, you need to readjust,
Yes.
you need
And
every
you know,
time
some
it
of
needs
them-
to be upgraded.
It needs to be upgraded, and
Yeah.
some of them I've realized when in countries like Namibia they don't actually
all the
work.
streets.
They don't have the streets.
Yes.
So the GPS is almost always
Ye-
off.
Thank you very much. Now you're
Okay.
talking. So
All
this
right.
is why I love this one here.
Okay.
And then this car also has a wireless charging. Comes around here. So it doesn't mean once your phone is on here the battery will go because it's charging at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. So we have completely changed. The Nissan group have completely changed. We don't bring cars out with an integrated
Infotainment center.
no
What, when you integrate your phone?
no the navigation system.
Oh, yes.
We have
okay.
completely removed that.
Okay.
So what we have done now is you, through your Android CarPlay and your Apple CarPlay, everything. So what we have done now, we have integrated your whole phone onto the car.
Onto the
You will
car.
see our next generations are going to come like this. So Bluetooth doesn't just the Bluetooth, no. You will take your whole phone completely and put it on here.
And put it
So
on
which
here.
means
I
us that are so busy, I'll put my phone down. You won't
Be distracted.
I won't be distracted because everything is up on here. If somebody calls me, if I want to text someone,
Then you
if I
can
want to
just
do
answer.
everything is up on here. I don't need to have my phone in now. I don't need to do that.
But I don't think we should be texting and driving. We should just read the message and then
Yes.
we move on. We can stop and then we can respond to the message.
No. In that sense, yes.
But it's always good because then it's not like I have to stop and then I have to
And-
look for my phone. I can just type the message on here.
Yes, and you would see on the X-Trail, it does the same thing.
Okay.
But then the X-Trail has a heads-up display.
Oh,
So it brings everything up on here. So what I read in here, it's on here.
nice. So,
So
you
you
don't
don't
have
need
to. Okay.
To move your eyes away from
Okay.
your screen.
All right.
So
okay.
that's you would see the next generation Magnite would come up with hopefully it will come up with a heads-up display that does all those things.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is very important because I see this is a very destructive thing on our Namibian drivers. You would see quite a lot of them very busy on their phone, and then they're so destructive. They will hold up the traffic. They
traffic.
would cause accidents, and so we are trying you not to be distracted.
Yes, I mean, we
And-
actually saw as we were driving.
Yes,
somebody
the
just
gentleman
cut
that
off,
was just because
cut
he
us
was on his
off
phone.
Because he was on his phone.
Yeah.
So at least now that you have everything here, it makes life more convenient and a little more safer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I
So it's those are one of the highlights.
Okay.
And then the other one is you don't find. You see, cars comes in different models, and when you look at the price tag, it's supposed to have all these little things.
see. Yes.
But we have it in a Magnite. You have a tire pressure monitor on here that you would not find on that one.
Aha.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful thing, especially to the ladies, because
Yes.
now you see that your tires are uneven. So it's a quick respond. That now you have seen it's popping up onto your screen here,
Yes.
and now you would say, no, let me quickly hit the service stations, because this was also a problem that now you're driving a car that has uneven
Yeah, tire pressure. Yes.
pressures in your wheels.
Yeah.
It causes a lot of accidents. Yeah. This, you don't find it in a lot of the big cars.
So basically what I'm hearing is with this Nissan Magnite, I don't have to look like I don't know what I'm doing,
Oh,
because
yes.
then I don't have, people will be like, oh, but you don't know that you're driving around with low tire pressure. I'll be like, I totally knew because I know my car.
Oh, yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. Yeah. It makes me look like I know my stuff. You know?
And on top of that, you also have your cruise control.
Okay.
Your long distances, you don't need to keep your foot on the pedal all the time. You cruise at the speed you want to cruise, because the cruise control to me is so vital, because it regulates your fuel. You understand?
Yes.
It regulates your fuel.
Speaking of I saw we have an eco driving mode on this
Yes.
as well. But will you then, of course, later on explain to us that eco driving mode? But
Yes.
I just wanted to talk about, of course, fuel capacity and consumption.
And that's where your eco comes in as well. Yeah. So it regulates your fuel in a sense where you keep a steady speed. If you look into 120 or a 60 in town and 120 on your trips,
Yes.
because cars are calculated on 60 and 120. When we say your Magnite is 5 or 6.5 liters per 100, it only uses 6 liters per every 100 kilometers. Is when you are below the 120.
Okay.
Yeah, and when
Okay.
you have cruise control, you can cap that.
Okay.
Yes, you can cap that.
Okay, so this car is basically good for long distance. This is what
It's
you're saying.
one of the best.
Perfect.
It's one of the
Okay.
best for long distances. It's one of the best for in town as well.
Okay.
Because when you run to your salons, picking up the school kids, doing your gym, going to your little meetings, your fuel consumption is quite very low.
Okay, because you see, that's a lot of the things with these cars, right? People don't actually realize that you chow more fuel with these short trips.
Yes.
People actually think it's the longer distance.
It's the longer distance where you.
They don't realize that it's these, these little errands. You go there, you go there, you go there. So you're basically saying with this car, it's perfect for both.
Oh yes.
Fuel consumption is good, whether it's short distances or long distances.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So you're covered in both
okay.
areas.
Okay.
So the things I'm touching are the most important things. Those are the most important things that clients are looking at. What am I buying?
What am I buying? Yes.
Am I buying something that is fuel heaven?
Yes.
Am I buying something that is conducive when it comes
Yes,
to fuel?
yes.
Can I keep up as the fuel is also going up? Am I within my means? Am I within my finances? So these are the things you look at.
Yes.
And then you look at the aircon system that is in here. Sometimes you need to come in some of the cars where you need to sit for a few minutes, 10 to 20 minutes before it comes up. But this one comes up. Immediately you start finding your coldness.
Okay. We don't
whatever
have to
you
wait
want.
for it to kick
You don't
in.
have to wait for it to kick in.
Okay. I wanted to check this button out, the camera.
This is mostly here
okay. When the car comes to
when
a
the
halt. Okay.
when the car stops.
Okay.
Let me say you are here and you park like that. Now you see, you parked skew. So
Okay.
you have a chance to say, no, I'm not parked well.
Let
Let me
me-
park within my lines. Those are my lines.
Okay.
This is why we have a 360 camera on it.
Okay.
And then the 360 camera on it, the iBed is also, now you go to one of your friends, you are at a party. You go to one of your friends, you are at a party. Now it's around about 11, 12, you want to go back home. So what you do is, you come into your car, you lock your car, and you start it and you press the camera. Let me say you come into it, you press the camera, you see the whole area is being scanned. So if somebody is standing in that corner,
You can already
you
see
would be
them.
able to see it.
That is cool.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's the importance of the 360 on the
360 view
on
the car.
on the car.
Okay. I see right now we're driving. It's the automatic transmission. Does this also come in a manual transmission?
This one also comes in a manual transmission.
Okay.
Yeah, it comes in a manual transmission where manual, it also has a low fuel consumption.
Okay.
Because manual cars, you regulate. You decide when to change. The manual the specific one is 6.5 liters per 100.
Okay.
The manual one is 5 liters per 100.
Oh.
Those are the differences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get two of them, manual and
Automatic.
automatic.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. And then the warranty options, what are those looking
The
like?
warranty options look like this. It comes with a 3-year, 30,000, 10,000 service interval.
Okay.
That's your service plan.
Okay. I see.
3 years, 30,000, 10,000 service plan.
I see. Okay.
That's your service plan. And then you have 150,000 kilos, 6 years warranty.
Wow.
So what I always advise my clients is extend your service plan.
Yes.
For 9,500, we will give you 2 more years,
Okay.
20,000 K.
Okay.
You walk away with 5 years, 50,000 K, 10,000 service interval.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes
So,
sense.
and it's for a peace of mind.
Yes.
Your service plan is mostly for your peace of
Yes,
mind.
definitely.
And especially to you, the ladies. Because now you just bring it in and everything will be done for you.
Yes.
But then also, service plans are more for you to learn as well. What is it actually that, because you have 3 layers on the car. You have the daily things that we change, like the oil,
Yes.
the filters, the wipers and all that.
Yes.
And then you have the engine, the diff and the gearbox. And then you have the tires, the brake, the brake calibers,
pads, yeah.
the brake pads.
Yeah.
You have those things. But now your service plan covers the daily things.
Okay.
The daily things, the
Okay.
everyday things, the ones
Okay.
we change, like the filters,
Yes.
the oil check, the oil change.
Yes.
That falls into your service plan. And then your warranty covers the big stuff, like your engine, your gearbox, and your DEF.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. All right, so speaking of engine, I realized that I didn't actually ask.
I knew you will come there.
Of course, I have to ask when it comes to the engine. How big are we talking?
This is a 1 liter.
Okay.
All Magnites comes in 1 liter. We have opted for 1 liter because of a few reasons. Small cars are mostly for town.
Yes.
Now, small cars are mostly for pit stops. Now, the pit stops are the shops, gyms, school,
yes.
parties,
Work, all of
work
that.
and
yes.
all that.
Yeah.
So this is why we came around and we said the 1 liters would be the best option because of the fuel consumption.
Okay. Yeah.
Fuel consumption plays a big part
Yes.
into all this
This was
integrations.
all very deliberate.
Yes.
Okay.
So they're all in 1 liters. They
Okay.
have all one. This particular one is 74 kilowatt, 152 Newton meters of torque.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
152.
152
Okay.
Newton meters of torque and 74 kilowatt.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is more. That is more enough
Yeah,
power.
it's more than enough for-
enough pulling power.
Yes.
And more enough speed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
You see, in one of our articles when we did the Magnite Curo, we wrote that it was small but powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. It
It's
is very small but
it's
very powerful. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's great for your everyday, your basic needs, your daily runs, all of that. But also, I like the fact that we can go long distances.
Oh, yes.
With this.
And now and then you can do gravel road as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go to Wanabdam? You can go by all means.
By all means, you don't have to worry
You
about
don't
it.
have to worry about it
Okay, and then finally,
because you can see it is what the ground clearance is around about 222 millimeters.
but the ground clearance didn't change.
No,
from
the ground.
from
No,
the
it
Curo.
didn't change.
Okay,
Yeah, it didn't
I
change
see.
because you see, you would see a lot of Nissan's cars are very low, even the 4x4s, because the headwind
Okay.
always
Yeah.
wobbles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So finally, Manfred, people have been watching. People are probably gonna want to know how much would they need to fork out for this Nissan Magnite Ascenta Plus.
Yes. Before we come there,
Uh-huh.
there is 4 types of the Magnites.
Yes.
You are very fortunate that you are sitting in the top of the range.
Of course. Only the best for the passenger princess.
Oh, yes. So you have the turbo ones, and then you have the non-turbo.
Okay.
Now, turbo is something that boosts the engine in how it's supposed to respond. That's what turbo is. We are sitting in a turbo car right now.
Okay.
The engines normally used to come out naturally aspirated without no boosting. So your turbo is most basically just for your response, how quick it responds and how quick it is. So now we have 2 layers. We have the non-turbo and the turbo.
turbo.
Non-turbo starts from 260,000 to 310.
Okay.
So the non-turbo Ascender Plus would be 310.
Okay.
And then you have the turbo ones that starts from 306 to 410, which is this one. And then also the non-turbo gas were supposed to come in just manual.
Okay.
But we have also changed the game
Ah.
because we also thought of the ladies and we said to ourselves,
No,
How?
some of us ladies like the manual transmission. I know there's one lady in this car right now who loves herself a manual transmission.
no, you're right. So on the non-turbo side, we have a gearbox that we call Easy Shift. Now the Easy Shift is an automatic manual transmission. It works exactly the same as, not exactly the same as manual, but it changes like the automatic, but just, you would see that it will change late.
Okay. Okay.
It will change late, but it works like an automatic, but in changing, it will change a bit later. You would see the automatic will change the way it's supposed to change, as we know automatic cars. Yes.
Okay.
But then you will see that with the Easy Shift, you will see that the gears are coming in a bit late. Some of the clients feels like, no, the car is having a problem, it doesn't change right. But that's the way the Easy Shift is supposed to change.
Okay.
So you have turbo and non-turbo.
Non-turbo. Okay.
And then in the non-turbo, we have two gearbox. You have the manual gearbox, the naturally aspirated a manual gearbox. Then we have our new Easy Shift gearbox as well.
Okay.
So if a lady or anybody wants a Magnite that is non-turbo, but you want it in an automatic, yes, you can find it.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. All right. So you heard it here for yourselves. All you have to do is actually just come to Pukovitz Nissan and you can give Manfred a call and Manfred will be sorting you out. You can be walking away with a brand new Nissan Magnite Acenta Plus. Facelift.
Yes.
It's a facelift. She
Facelift.
got her face done, okay?
Oh, yes.
Because now she
Vamped.
looks prettier.
Yes.
So Manfred, thank you so very much. This has been absolutely fantastic. This has been absolutely amazing. And I do have to say, Passenger Princess approves because I didn't talk about the space in the car, but even at the back we have so much legroom.
Yes.
In the front, so much legroom. And don't even get me started on the designer seats. Those are just beautiful. This is an aesthetically pleasing car. I would say this is why you guys called it a facelift. It makes sense. But from me, Diana Master, your favorite passenger princess, this has been an absolute joy and an absolute pleasure. You can give Manfred a visit at Pukovitz Nissan, and you'll be walking away with a proper deal and a brand new Nissan Magnite Acenta Plus. Until next time, bye.
Thank you.